Sports Nights with Jorge.
All right, fans, welcome to Sports Night with Jorge. Thank you so much for joining in tonight. Tonight we're talking Dolphin mock draft. Got different of players I'll talk about tonight. I'm gonna read some that I got. Uh, I couldn't do the whole entire thing tonight, but anyhow, I'm here because you guys requested it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing my thing now. Before I do anything, Dolphin did sign 6 players uh, today, so hopefully, let's see how. I don't know what happened to this, but I can hear my background, so I don't know what it is. But anyhow, we're going to talk about the Dolphins mock draft and players assigned today. Free agency went crazy today, guys. If you didn't see it today, I did a couple of shorts. I did have an incident at work today, so I could not do everything because I don't do stuff from my work. I do it when I'm on my time off. So let's get started, by the way. So that's what we're talking, right? The mock draft. So let me start by this, guys. This is my pick, but I got other picks, and I'll talk about in a few minutes. Dolphin right now, with the signing today of free agency, which they signed players for only 1 year contract. So, and I know that's going to come in because you ask yourself, where did they get this money? I have no idea, but they figured out how to resolve this issue. But so far, so good. Listen, they're adding depth into the team, which is a good thing. Uh, who knows, guys? We might see, you know, some improvement with this team. Now, can they win it all? I'm not going to say that. I mean, this is something that they're going to develop. But I think for me now, this has changed because they had picked a couple of cornerbacks and safety. So, and they signed some players that were in the team already with Ethan Bonner and AJ Green. So they added some players back into their roster. So let me start by saying this. This is the number one pick I like. Okay, Sonny Style from Ohio State linebacker. I like him in the first round, or either or, which I don't have it in my screen because I'll tell you, you could go either or. I like the wide receiver from USC, Makia Lemon, I think it is. Uh, the guy is, I mean, he's a fit, quick passing offense. He has strong hands. He's like a Tyreek Hill, but probably on the bigger size. So that is a good thing for the Dolphins if they get a wide receiver because they're gonna need wide receiver, guys. All right, so let me go back to now my second round. All right, second round. Even though we signed a pass rusher today, Mason Thomas from Oklahoma, second round pick, 43rd. That looks good for the Dolphins right now. I mean, for them, that looks excellent. I think it's a good pick if they do. Hopefully, they can, have these players available the day of the draft. We don't know that. It's just like a mock draft. It can happen. So, so that's my first round. This is now my second round. Then we got 3 third rounder. So now let me go to my third pick. All right. So, oh, thank you so much, man. Hey, Cat for Life, how you doing, buddy? Busy day today? Yeah, busy day for the Dolphins, man. I knew they were going to sign these players for a 1 year contract, and that's what they did. They signed players for 1 year contract, which is they added depth to the lineup, which is a good thing. So, all right, how you doing? Welcome in. So this is my mock draft. I already did the first round. If you missed the first round, I could go back and show you guys who I picked in the first. I like Sonny Style, linebacker. Uh, eh, uh, then I follow with the second round, even though we already pick up a good pass rusher. So Mason Thomas from Oklahoma. Then we got 3 third round picks. All right. And these are my 3 third round picks. All right. I have cornerback from Ohio State, Davidson I got also cornerback from Texas, Malik Muhammad. And hey, how you doing, buddy? Thank you so much. I got third round Anthony William from Clemson, another wide receiver. Uh, but this is just players that I'm seeing right now that could be available for the Miami Dolphins. I'm not saying they are going to be there, right? Because we don't know that. It's just a mock draft. So, and then I'm gonna read the one I have on paper. This one I didn't do because this one is different to the one I got on the board. But this is players that I feel they're going to be available for the Miami Dolphins. Like I said, Miami. I only, my shorts. I only did 2 shorts with the Dolphins, but they signed 6 players today. By the way, guys. And of course, some already were in the team. All right, so let me continue to the 4th round, and this is a player like the offensive tackle, Austin Barber from Florida. Okay. I think Miami should go on offense now, build the offensive line. I'm going to say something to you guys that I know you guys are going to be a little upset with me with the new quarterback we just got. Because everybody's saying, wow, he's great. And he is. He has a good throwing arm, good moving ability and all that, but he hasn't played with good teams yet. If you see what he has done, he hasn't played with good teams yet. He hasn't faced good teams. So, yeah, William is that. It's small, but he's fast. Exactly. So, here's going to be my 5th rounder. I like this guy a lot. Believe it or not, I don't think they're going quarterback. This could change. Okay. This is the guy they could build inside the organization. I was looking at this guy, looking at his background, at his pretty good so far. You got to give him a chance, an opportunity, I think to develop. I know we got these quarterbacks in the Dolphin system right now. Quinn Ewers right now. I mean, is he going to battle? Is he going to be the second string quarterback? I mean, we just don't know. I mean, like I said, you didn't pay a guy $65 million, 3 years, to sit in the bench. That's not going to happen. So that's that. I want to see that battle right there. I don't know why I do see Wilson in our quarterback, which I think he's gone already. But he's going to get cut. That's $6 million. We wasted our money. Yeah, he like I say, he's a possibility they could draft. And then I'm gonna go to my 7th round pick, and that's this guy, this tight end from Syracuse. Great size, good. I mean, good blocker, by the way. Okay, this is one of the guys that I like. This is one of the tight ends that I'm seeing at the mock draft. This is my pick. I like what I'm seeing, but then I'm gonna read what I have on paper too because I did this on my own. I started looking at players that might be available, might not be available, because you know how the draft is. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you're going to see some changes probably in the first 5 rounds. You're gonna have team. I would like Miami to move up or Miami to move down, either or. Okay, that's a big thing. Listen, Bradley Chubb signed with the with the Buffalo Bills, another team that our division, which is okay. He was gonna be a free agent regardless, so he was let go. Now we got 2 players in our division. Mika Fitzpatrick with the Jets, and now we got Chubbs with the Buffalo Bills. And I'm laughing because that's all I can say, man. That's pretty sad right now. So that is my mock draft right now. But I'm gonna read the one that I did. And by the way, thank you so much. Those that join in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button as you come in. I did change the mic. I'm changing things around. I had probably Aqua Veil knows. I had a little incident at work, but I'm okay. I'm trying to do this just for 1 hour tonight, guys. But this is what I had earlier, okay? I had wide receiver in the first round for the Dolphins, picked 11. This is my pick earlier, not the one that I have on the screen right now. I like also second round pick, of course, 43 was the guard Emmanuel Pregnon from Oregon. I liked him. Also, it's a possibility. Man, that'd be great because we need offensive linemen. I mean, with what we signed already with cornerback and safety, that's a good plus. Yeah, we at least got a 5 pick, exactly. Well, I know that Jeff said he's going to take care of the defensive side. So if Jeff takes care of the defensive side, that's okay. I want to see what Bobby Slowick could do with this offense, right? Especially with our new quarterback. So, all right. So I'm gonna go to the next one. On the third round, I had cornerback Chandler Rivers from Duke. Uh, the guy's good. He's really good, guys. Uh, I mean, this guy he's very quick feet, good instinct. He's probably to be like a nickel corner. He's good. He's real good. On the third round, here's my three third round safety Saki Wheatley from Penn State. This is the one that I had earlier, but I didn't post it because I had so much on it. You got running back Caden Allen from Penn State. That's another good running back. Will they get a running back? Remember, guys, that Sullivan, he's not a typical fast running back. He likes those big, you can say, you want to call it bully. No, I won't say bully, but built running back, solid running back. I mean, he likes speed, of course. Who doesn't like speed? But he wants a bigger size guy. So, and then you have offensive guard DJ Campbell from Texas. That's another guy. I was looking to guys. He looks good. Looking at this mock draft, I mean, it's pretty interesting. Let me go back to my page here. I know I'm going too fast. And then here's the quarterback that I said earlier. I don't know why I saw he's athletic. He's very mobile. He can move. And it's the quarterback from Georgia Tech, Heinz King. I don't know why, man. I mean, Haynes King. I don't know. The way Sullivan is building this team along with Jeff, okay, we are going to see, believe it or not, and quote me if I'm wrong, an offense like the Green Bay Packers. Trust me. I see that coming. All these players that they signed today for 1 year, and I knew it was going to happen. It's funny because everybody was telling me, George, what in the world they signed a 1 year? Well, this is because this is the cap space, the money they have, which is, I'm glad that they were able to sign, these players for 1 year. I mean, it's a big plus. I mean, you added depth, you added experience, which is a good thing for the rookies that come in. My concern is, do they have enough money to pay this? This rookies coming in, this draft coming in. That's my only concern, guys. That's my only concern. So, but I am working on my studio, guys. I am working on my studio. I just came here for 1 hour. You tell me your opinion. Who do you like? I know Aquavale's here. So does Cap for Life. Thank you so much for joining in. Like I said, I took a minute, and I did this because Hog Dog asked me, George, when are you going to do a mock draft? And I promised him I was going to do one. And unfortunately, I'm going to be busy this weekend. My wife is flying out. And I said, let me do something because this weekend I'll be busy, guys. I'll be busy, but I'm going to be live on the weekends. I got some stuff. Remember, free agency started today. It is tremendous what happened today across the board in free agency. With Hendricks going to the Ravens, what happened to Crosby. I mean, wow, it's just amazing. Now Chubb's going to the Buffalo Bills. Miami picking up a good corner from the Tennessee Titans. So there's a lot of good things right now for this team that I see. So I'm going to stay in a positive way, but I do feel this team is turning. It is turning the table, guys. It is. I took time. I know it's early. We haven't hit OTAs. We haven't hit the draft yet. And I look at all that, and I'm going to give it time. Why? Because there's something good that's going to come out of this. Trust me. I think there is. The fans just going to have patience. You got to have patience. And that's one thing that we don't have in Miami. We don't have patience. So, yeah, the O's are looking pretty good. Yes, I've been checking on the Orioles lately. I've been checking on Kobe Mayo. Is it Kobe Mayo? Kobe, the third baseman or second baseman, whatever his name is. Yes. Oh yeah, yeah. Messi. Yeah, I saw that. That started too. Yeah, sports is wide open now, guys. Sports is wide open. I mean, I got hockey too. I got the Florida Panthers, which I haven't checked yet. I did check the Orioles. I mean, they were losing, but I'm looking at the hitters. They're pitching. By the way, if you are USA, you know, World Classic Baseball, they lost a tough one against Italy. Don't ask me how, but if you are a pitcher that you come into the bottom of the ninth and you facing Judge, Gunnar Henderson, and Schwartz from Philadelphia, that is a major lineup. You strike out all three of them. That is amazing, guys. That is three beasts walking into the plate, by the way. Yeah, I got to watch that too. I have to get into that too. I have a lot of fans. And by the way, before I forget about football, uh, I mean, because I was talking about football in the beginning, I'm in Georgia, and there's a lot of Atlanta fans here, right? And the Atlanta Falcons fan are actually upset for the Falcons to sign Tua Tagovailoa. Now, guys, I'm going to say something. You guys might disagree with me. This is Tua's seventh year. He has a new head coach in Atlanta. Okay? There's so many good things Tua could do in Atlanta. The only thing I heard from the Atlanta Falcon fans because I'm here in Georgia, I'm in on the other side of Georgia. They're afraid about his concussion and his injury. Remember, Tua is playing on turf now. He's not playing on grass. But listen carefully. They have a good running back. They got good receivers. They got a great offensive line. And I'm telling you, a great offensive line. And this could Tua could be surprised. Now, if he goes to Atlanta and he start winning these games, guys, oh my gosh, I just don't want to hear the Dolphin fans because I wish him the best. I really do, guys. I don't wish nobody the worst. You move on your career, you show what you have, and listen, I know it's disappointed. No Tyreek. Waddle was another disappointed, guys. I'm sorry. Waddle had to step up when Tyreek went down. That did not happen. So just look at that. Okay, so Tua could have a chance. Yeah, Aquaville, I believe Tua. He said, damn, bam, got 83. Wow. Uh, I believe Tua is going to surprise in Atlanta unless he get injured. And this is what the fans are talking in Atlanta. They are so worried because one guy says, listen, Tua has accuracy. Tua has a good arm. I mean, not the best arm in the league. Let's be honest. It doesn't. But with the protection that he has in the Atlanta offensive line, trust me, Tua could have a field day. Tua could improve, manage his career now that, Penix Jr. or Phoenix Jr., whatever they call him, he's injured. So who knows? Well, you might be right. You might be right. But hey, if that guy shocks us this year, I want to see what the fans are going to say. Yeah, his arm, maybe. I mean, who knows? I'm worried about the hip because that's what happened. The hip. That's why he can't throw the ball. But with this guy, the new head coach in Atlanta, that's the type of quarterback he likes. Same thing as McDaniels, by the way. So Tua have a shot to redeem himself, and I wish him the best. I really do. He's in Atlanta, but I tell you, I have Atlanta fans that's telling me, George, this is crazy. Why do we sign him? I said, guys, you signed him for $1.3 million. We're eating up the money. What are you talking about? Miami's eating all that contract. You should not even worry about. That's the same thing Russell Wilson did in Pittsburgh, and look how many games he won. So, I mean, why are we complaining about it? I mean, you signed him for free. So, basically. But who knows? I mean, who knows? Tua could do so many things. I mean, and I'm not going to say that, he's the best. No, he's not the best quarterback. He's not, he had a couple of good years after that, downhill. So, yeah, that's the only thing I'm worried about right now, Aquavale. You're right. It's his concussion. Remember, he's playing in turf. If he gets hit in turf, it's history. It's history, guy, because the turf is not grass. So it's two different things. And that's my only concern. But if he can stay healthy, and trust me, they have a great offensive line. They could protect Tua. They could protect Tua. And that's the best thing I see for him. That he's going to a let's be honest, a better offensive line than Miami. So now, Miami in the draft, which I think that's the direction they're heading, they're going to build this offensive line. No, he doesn't. But what helps Tua is that quick release, that 2-3 seconds thing that he could release it. Now he might not have Tyreek Hill in Atlanta, but I mean, listen, it's not that I'm giving him, kudos or all. Listen, he has to prove himself. He's going to Atlanta. He has to prove himself. The shocking thing is, as fans, right? Because hey, he played for the Dolphins. He's no longer here. Okay. We'll probably close that book, but anything can happen. That's one thing I can tell you guys. Anything can happen. And you know how the fans are in Miami, and the fans are, especially, hey, man, he's having a better season than this guy. Then, something comes out. Remember to this, okay? Tua has played more games than the quarterback that's in Miami right now. Okay? And I'm not comparing both because they're both different. I mean, this guy could run. This guy could throw on the run. This guy has a stronger arm. But Tua has faced more teams than he has faced. And this is where this subject came out about, hey, man, if we sign this guy, okay, he had a good game against the Bears. He had a good game. Okay, that's not enough games, guys. That's not enough games. And remember, he was with the Tennessee Titans before he was with the Green Bay Packers. Now, he has developed, yes. Yeah, Willis, you're right. Well, you see, but let me ask you a question. How long it took Jalen Hurts? Remember what Jalen Hurts did? Let's be honest. Start throwing turnovers. That's what Jalen Hurts did. Okay? And then suddenly, he got the groove, and he got it going. But what do you do with Jalen Hurts? You surround him with good players. And that's what Philadelphia... See, I can't say Tua was not surrounded with good players. He was. But he wasn't surrounded with the best offensive line. And tell me if you agree, disagree, because I agree with that. He never had a good offensive line. It doesn't matter. He could have Tariq and Waddle, but he never had a good offensive line. I mean, your best offensive line will always hurt. And he retired. So, Willis, for me, I mean, like I said, I can't give him much because I was looking at videos and listen, he impressed me on the way he throws the ball, on the run, how he reads the defense, how accuracy he is. But there's two things: his playing time, his experience, and I'm hoping that Jeff and Sullivan would develop that. Now we pick him for a reason, right? That's why they pick him, because now we're not the Miami Dolphins, we're the Miami Packers. Boy, I told that to a Dolphin fan today. He started laughing. He said, "Really, George?" I said, "Yeah." "Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?" So, I mean, I'm just giving my opinion, guys. And listen, I agree with your opinion. I'm not going to argue with anybody here. I'm not going to, and you're right. You guys have great points and great things, and you guys seen things about Tua. One thing I am, and I'm going to give you a heads up, guys. I'm not a guy, and I'm saying this with respect and all that to all my fans and subscribers and podcaster, because you have great sports podcaster out there that does have great, opinions and they have analysis and they know everything, they see everything different than I see it. But I'm not one of those that I get hype and I say, wow, and we go 6-0 and then suddenly we go 6-7. Oh, we're not good, we're crap. We're not. I don't do that. I evaluate the team week by week. I evaluate the players week by week. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Yeah, see, so hey, thank you so much, Michael. But you see, and that's what I do, man. I evaluate. So when I look at the evaluation, I cannot get hyped because we're undefeated. I can't get hyped because through the course of a season, we all know this. We go through injuries, okay? We go through trades. We go through players upset, player that don't want to play in the team anymore. See, that's another thing I'm worried about. I imagine these meetings now with these players, young players. Hey, you come into this league. This is a fresh start. Listen, we're gonna win some. We're gonna lose some. Are you gonna hang? Are you gonna hang around with us? It's like they're saying when the ships sink and you see the captain jump first, we have a problem, right? See, this is what I want in Miami. Miami had issue already in the locker room. Let's be honest, guys. Things that weren't said in the offseason when they came and they finished the season, they sat down, Greer and the coach. And I felt bad when he said, yeah, we had a locker room that was really in bad shape. Well, that starts from coach. That's why McDaniel's not here. And now, not only that, remember, he couldn't make a decision either in the game. He couldn't make any kind of changes in the game. So that's what hurt McDaniel. That's why he's not here. Now, that I wish him the best too. He goes to San Diego, and he could learn and from San Diego and start moving on. Yes. Yeah, Maya. If we draft Drew Allard, man, that'd be great. I saw the kid. I seen things that people just look at numbers, guys. It's not about the numbers. I mean, people say, well, he threw, example, he threw 30 touchdowns, threw for 3,000 yards in his career. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at a guy that's physical, that can run, has the ability, the arm strength, makes the right decision on the field. Those things count. Come on. Let's be honest. We all Dolphin fans here, right? What Dan Marino did? What did Dan Marino did? You see, we need a quarterback that he don't need a playbook. You just give it to Dan Marino and say, hey, man, that's what Don Shula did. Give it to Dan Marino. Here, it's your team. You do what you want with it. You make the call. You're the guy in charge. That's what we need in Miami. A quarterback that is in charge. And we don't have a quarterback that's in charge. Now, are we going to build this with this? See, that's why we signed him for 3 years. You know what? He's the only guy that we signed for 3 years, by the way. Through free agency, through the tampering. He's the only player that got signed. Willis is the only players that got signed for 3 years. The rest of the players that got signed today and the last 2 days are 1 year contract. Why? Because that is going to show a 1 year develop. They're going to see, listen, Sullivan's going to see what he has. I believe that Jeff's going to see what he has. And he say, hey, man, this is working out. This is not working out. And they'll find a piece of the puzzle. Now, it's going to take a while. Yes, it's going to take a while to get this team back on track. And I want to be realistic with you guys, and I know we all get hyped. I mean, I'm happy when they picked the quarterback. We had guys screaming, we're going to the Super Bowl. What in the world are you saying, man? I mean, you come out. Yeah, imagine Quinn. Yeah, Quinn Willis. Oh, my gosh. I mean, listen, that's a great quarterback battle right there. You see Quinn Ewers, there's people that don't like Quinn Ewers. And they told me, George, but guys, you didn't give him a chance. You only gave him 3 games at the end of the season. That is not an opportunity. That is not a chance. I mean, you got to give the guy. That's where McDaniel failed. The moment Tua was struggling, McDaniel should have pulled him out. When we went 1-6, I'm going to be dead serious, guys. Tua, sit on the bench. But everybody's will love with Tua. I love Tua. I love Tua. I love Tua. Well, you love Tua. He's not here. You love Tua. McDaniel's not here. It's not who you love, guys. Listen, don't get me wrong. I'm a positive person. I love people. That's my number one thing. But at the same time, man, it is a sport. Okay? And you gotta show some leadership. You gotta show accountability. Okay? At the same time, you gotta be responsible. And that's one thing McDaniel failed with the Miami Dolphins and with the fans here. And I don't blame the fans, and I don't blame them. They have the rights to complain and say, hey, man, this is, it's about time. I mean, you have a GM that was here over 20 years. Man, that's hard. That's hard. But, hey, what can you do? Stay positive. Keep fighting. Take it day by day. Remember, now we have all these drafts coming up. And, listen, this is the time they can build the offensive line. Really. I mean, they got great running backs. Ali and A-Chain, they got great running backs, right? Thank you so much, Capital Diju. By the way, nice video with your family, man. I enjoy the videos. Thank you so much for posting it, brother. Thank you so much. But yeah, and listen, we're going to have to wait and see. right? Because now our thing is the free agency. Now we have to wait till the draft. When the draft gets here, then we can start talking. Then we start seeing. Uh, and listen, I'm gonna yeah, and exactly, and that is what Sullivan wants a running back that is solid running back, a huge running back in the backfield, the one that could give us the fourth and one, the fourth and inches, the third and inches. I'm not saying that Ali could do it, but you need somebody that actually could bulldozer right in the middle of the line and get you a first down. How many times we failed that last year? We failed in so many things, okay? And listen, I like the tight end they signed from the Giants. I'm glad he signed 1 year for us. That's a plus. I love that kid. That kid's amazing. I don't know how the Giants let him go, but I'm glad we signed him. So, I mean, we one thing about the Dolphins, guys, they have talented players in their team. They do, guys. They really do. The only thing, it has to be developed. And that's what Sullivan and Jeff are here for, to be honest with you, to develop these players. And that's plain and simple. It doesn't work out, hit the road, Jack. Because that I can tell you. When you hear their conference, is basically is what they say. You can't come here. You can't get developed here. You can't learn the system. I'll show you the way out, unfortunately. Yep. We had a quarterback that we signed through what was it, through what do they call that thing when you guys get it, when they get injured and they pick them up from the yeah, we need a receiver. Most definitely. I'm looking for a receiver at least 6'3", 6'4", because the way Willis throw the ball. Yeah, Ben Smith. Wow. Ben Sims. Well, I mean, you got to. I mean, we're no longer the dink and dunk team. Remember the dink and dunk? We dink it. We dump it. That's going to be over. This is where Sullivan and Jeff don't want the Miami Dolphins to do. They don't want us to dink and dunk. They want us to start throwing the ball, and we need big receiver. Yeah, exactly. We need two big receiver, and the two guys that I was telling you now, one is 6'3", one is 6'4". And listen, if they could get those guys in here, it'll be a heck of a. I mean, I think they could improve their season and show. Listen, what I'm expecting for the Miami Dolphins in 2026, guys, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, just compete and let me know you're actually competing in every game. All right. Listen, we could surprise somebody. We could. I'm not saying we are. Yeah, I mean, but with Willis, listen. Once again, the plus from Willis, from Tua, is Willis could throw on the run. Willis could run also. Like I said, I compare him like Lamar Jackson. Now people say, "Well, George, I know he's not Lamar Jackson, but he has the same ability, the same mobility, the same arm strength." Okay, this is amazing. He does. Build him a good offensive line. Pick him up two receivers. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, we're solid in running backs. Okay, we're solid. Yeah, you're right. Let's get a big back. Put it back there. And by the way, Inglo is gone. So Alec Inglo, I don't know if I said that earlier. He did left, and I think he went to San Diego. I think he signed, or LA Charge, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, tight. See, the good thing of A Chain, and now you brought that up, Michael, which is very very interesting. A Chain could be a running back, a receiver. You call it. A Chain is just good when he catches the ball. Now, my concern when A Chain, remember, guys, he gets hurt a lot. And lately, he had concussion. Lately, I've been noticing that because his body, I think he needs to, this year, to get bigger. So, yeah, he's 6'8". I mean, it's. I mean, we need solid, big players here, man, to actually help this team, man. And listen, at their defensive side, I'm not worried as much. More safety as cornerback. Now we got a pass rusher that we got from Philadelphia, which is also a 1-year contract. So who knows? All I know is they're building for the future, okay? But they're adding all these veterans to come in Miami to help these kids out. And I know Sullivan, and I know that Jeff they have a game plan, and I believe they're gonna turn this team around. Might take a year, might take 2 years. Who knows, right? But I'm not gonna get hyped, and that's what I'm trying to tell everybody. Don't get too hyped yet. Let's see the draft. Let's see how they did. Because this is the moment they traded Mika. Man, my face just like, what in the world? But then I knew what happened. All right, they took the hit, they took the money, and I saw that, and I said, okay, I understand that. Same thing with Chubbs. Same thing. Is it Austin Jackson now with the contract restructure, and then he could leave if he wants to. So there's a lot of stuff going on with the Dolphins now. Everybody's saying, George, but how they got this money? Well, because they're doing restructuring in their contract. By the way, once again, 1-year contract. Yeah. Ali Gordon is good. Yeah. Ali Gordon is amazing, buddy. No, if Miami doesn't have the best core of running backs in this league, who does? I mean, naming these three. I know Wright struggled last year at the beginning with the injuries and fumbling the ball, and I know McDaniel, set him down, and okay, but Wright is huge guy, pure muscle, built. Okay, Ali speed, A-Chain speed. These are probably the best core of running backs that I've seen that anybody in this league. You can name me a team that has 3 running backs like that, and I bet you can even name one. And I'll be sincere with you guys. And I could be wrong, but if somebody could tell me, hey, name me a team that has these 3 running backs, that these 3 running backs could start anywhere for any team. Yeah, that's true too. That's true. Well, remember this roster starts what in preseason. I remember there was 99 players, 100 players. You got to bring it down to 54 players, and then that's the name I was looking for, the injury reserve. So we did sign an injury reserve quarterback, by the way. So the injury reserve players, which I don't like that move, guys, because if you put somebody in injury reserve, they could pick them up or move them around and do that, which I don't like that. I don't like that move. I think it's injury reserve. I forgot what they call it. And they keep the players and then they go ahead and trade them. Not trade them. They could come to your roster and take them out. I don't like that. I never did, by the way. Never did. That's probably one of the worst rules I've ever seen in the NFL. But anyhow, I mean, I think we're in for a surprise. I think we're in for something that we are going to see what we really have. I just can't wait to put on the pads, OTAs. I want to see these players play together. I mean, I really do. I'm excited in that part. I want to see what Jeff could do. We already know what Sullivan could do because he's a GM. I mean, he's a genius what he did with his cap. Let's be honest with you. Yeah, the practice squad. Yeah. You're right, Cap for Life. I mean, I can't wait to see these players get together and see if they can build this bondage, this unity together and play as a full team. I don't think Miami never had that, guys. I don't care what I mean. When Flo was here, McDaniel was here. I don't think that was. I mean, everybody was playing for the contract. Hey, give me this much money, and hey, listen. I give credit to Tyreek Hill, great receiver and all that, but you got to take away the pride and selfishness of a player. You don't need that negativity in your ball club. Tua, coming up in front of a mic and talking bad about his players, and it's sad. And all that comes along. Yes, he apologized, and I know I'm talking stuff that's already history, but you cannot have that in this team. And I think that Jeff and Sullivan, it's not going to bring that to the Miami Dolphins in 2026. Either you play for the Dolphins or you don't play for the Dolphins. That's the way I feel. That's what I'm seeing right now. If you read by the books and you look at these press conferences, When they told us, yeah, we like Tua and all that, and we talked to Tua, but we're moving to another direction. They kept the word. They said it, and they mean it. So that's what I'm looking at. Oh man, tell me about it. Listen, A Chain could play anything, man. In motion, a receiver, he can line up as a 4 set, 5 set. I mean, it's going to be amazing with Willis at quarterback. But like I said, I want to see how well this team, when they hit the field, how good they're going to get. Yeah, yeah. Listen, that's why Ross is not. Greer's not here. Uh, Ross, I think what Ross did, the owner did, is hold on too much on McDaniel and hold on too much on Tua. I don't want to say this. It was more like a love thing and feel sorry for the individual. And then you get off, you get rid of Greer, and then you decide. And then the moment that he saw Harbaugh being for free, he said, well, let me cut McDaniel. And what the Harbaugh did, went to the Giants. Unfortunately, but at least we pick up the right GM, according to what I see, right? According to what I read, his background, his expertise, and all that. Listen, I'm happy. Jeff, like I say, I tell everybody, I always say, I'm not too crazy with Jeff yet. He's a defensive coach, by the way. So, but let's see, guys. I'm trying to stay positive. I am, guys. I'm trying to stay positive and try to, understand a little bit that, it is a team with a different culture. All right. You remember the culture thing when we started? We need to change the culture. I think you are going to see a culture change from Jeff and Sullivan. I see that coming already. I think they're going to have this player competing each other one on one. And they're going to put. I think they're going to put the best product on the field. I believe so. I believe that's going to happen. So, and like I said, and this is what I like when they say every battle on the field is wide open. Nobody's job is secured. Nobody's position is secured. They're all going to compete, and we're going to put the best product on the field. And that's by Sullivan, by saying that. And Jeff said that he agreed with everything he says. What he's the head coach, so. But listen, we still got free agency coming up. I mean, one more day, couple more days, and that's it. And then it's over with. And then take a time off and see what happens. And like I say, I can't wait for the practices. I can't wait for OTAs. I'm excited. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am excited. I just tell the fans, hey, just patience, right? Patience. Yeah. See, my thing with Willis, guys, and I'm gonna say this, and I say this in a good way, not in a bad way. When you leave Green Bay and you come into an organization like the Miami Dolphins, there's pressure. There's going to be pressure because now they know that you're the top guy. We're the guy. No, we wanted you in our team. We picked you. There's pressure, right? So how Willis will develop this pressure? So think about it. That's one thing I want to see. And can Willis do it? Can he take the pressure? See, this is what happened with big cities, guys. Big cities like this, big cities, man. Oh my gosh, man. I mean, you expect a lot. I mean, look at New York. Look at how. By the way, sorry to change this, but I had people from New York today because of Geno Smith, and I start laughing. I say, oh my gosh. Well, I think they're going to get a receiver. I believe they are. Maybe not in free agency, but in the draft, they're playing good receivers. Listen, don't fall asleep with the two Washingtons in Miami. Okay, and Theo Reese Jr. Guys, that guy is good. Theo Reese Jr., give him chance. That is a good wide receiver. And that's one thing that I look. I look at speed, ability, hands, and all that. I'm a firm believer. You cannot have a 54-man roster, and you got guys sitting on the bench that are better than the freaking starters in the actual game, and you don't give them a chance and opportunity. That's why McDaniel failed. He failed. Listen, Waddle disappointed us last year. Let's be honest. When Tyreek went down, the pressure was on. All right, Waddle, you're the number one receiver. It never happened. Why? Because there's pressure. But listen, we got great receivers, guys. We have great receivers in this lineup. Looking at their roster. Actually, I was looking at the roster. Let me look it back here. Give me a second. Let me see if I could get... I was looking at the Dolphins roster a few minutes ago. All right, here we go. Dolphin roster. Now, this is the roster we got now that's available right now. Yeah, your team, I think, hey, listen, you're a Raider. I think with the quarterback and Geno gone, man, I think you guys are going to be good, Capital. You guys are going to be good. So we got A-Chain, Miles Battle, Sig Bigger, he's good. Ethan Barner, who just signed. Juju Brand, that's the cornerback. Aaron Brewer, that's a great center, guys. They're about to restructure his contract. That's going to help us, too. Jordan Brooks, Omar Brown, Jordan Corbett, Coleman, Conyers, the tight end, Keith Cooper Jr., Storm Duck coming off from an injury. See, that's what I'm saying. Give Storm Duck an opportunity. Greg, see, I always can say his name. Is it Greg DeLuch or DeLeach, whatever his name is? That tight end, he's great. Quinn Ewers. We did sign Cameron Good, an edge rusher. So, hopefully, the edge rusher, hopefully he give us Ali Gordon II. Kenneth Grant, that's the guy I want to see this year develop right beside our guy, A.J. Green, the third. By the way, they signed A.J. Green, too. A.J. Henning, wide receiver. Alex Huntley. Austin Jackson, which he'll be gone. I heard that. So we had Jason Marshall Jr., cornerback, and then Terrence Marshall Jr., wide receiver. Here's the guy I was talking about earlier. Where is he at? Yeah, Zach Sealer. Can Zach Sealer help? I mean, because now Kenneth Grant's on his own, buddy. Then we have Keon Smith. He'll probably be gone. They still got Tua here. I know they got Tua Tagovailoa here. He's gone, so. But here's the one I'm talking about. Malik Washington. He's 5'8", 195. You see how small they are? Then you got Tahi Washington at 5'10". But then you got Theo Weiss Jr. at 6'2", 210. These are the guys we need, guys. These are the bigger guys that we need. No problem, buddy. Thank you so much. So that's one thing, Theo Weiss Jr. is not a bad wide receiver, guys. We just got to give players a chance, Then you got Jalen Wright, the running back. Look at that. 5'10", 208 pounds. Only 22 years old, man. I mean, we're solid. We're just solid at running backs. I can't say much. I mean, this backfield is one of the best in the NFL. And if they don't believe it, I do believe it. Because all these three players could start for any team. I can tell you that right now. People disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. They have, I just hope that Storm Duck and I don't know if did Kobu sign or did he was cut? Was he let go? Zach Wilson's the guy I was talking about. He needs to let go. I mean, you can't pay a quarterback $6-7 million to be in the bench. I'm sorry. That's a waste of money. Well, yeah, 3 snaps at the end of the season? That's all he had in the game? This is where I think Miami, Greer and McDaniel messed up the whole ball club. And it's so sad, guys. It's so sad. But anyhow, thank you so much, you guys, for joining the chat. I'm going to be here for 15 more minutes. Like I said, I did have a little issue at work, but I came here live to give you my mock draft. You could leave yours on your comment. Who do you like? Listen, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Yeah. I know that. That's what I was watching. He was gone. They still got him in the roster. No, I actually know they got him in the roster, but yeah, he was gone. So let's see. I mean, I just can't wait, guys. I can't wait. I can't wait for the draft. To be honest with you, for the draft. Listen, Miami could trade up or Miami could trade down. Either or. I know that in the probably first 5 picks of the first round, you're going to see some trades from all these teams. Maybe up to the 9th round. I mean, to the first round to the 9th, you're going to see some trades. But I would like to see Miami go down or go up, either or. One thing here had Miami at number 10. So I don't know if they want to go up or not, but that'll be interesting for this team. But now it's build your offensive line. I'll be honest, get your receivers, offensive line. I think you're good. And one running back, like you said, a good solid running back in the backfield for your 3rd and inches or 4th and inches. And this team will be reckoned with, man. But listen, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel or hit the like button, man, thank you so much. I appreciate to all my supporters, guys. I really appreciate that. So we do got baseball coming up. I do have baseball. I do have a full season of baseball, football, hockey when it gets closer. By the way, you guys check out, who was it? The guy from Miami Heat scored 83 points and broke Kobe Bryant record. That happened last night. It was amazing, guys. He scored 83 points. I'll have the final score, too. Give me a second. I'll tell you who it is. It's from the Heat. Because, see, I'm not from Miami. I'm a Laker fan. Oh, you too, Michael. I'm still going to be here. I got 15 more minutes, buddy. I'm still going to be here. I'm not leaving yet. All right, so let me see if I can get this, because this was amazing, guys. This was amazing. If you guys didn't check it out last night, I couldn't believe it either. Okay, so this happened. All right, here we go. The Heat beat the Wizard 150 to 129. Okay, Adebayo had 83 points and 9 rebounds. He broke Kobe Bryant record for a single game. Let me see his stats, because that was impressive, guys. All right, here we go. Mayo was 36 for 43, I guess, in free throws, and he was 20 for 43 on field goals. That is amazing, guys. 83 points. Passed Kobe Bryant for second highest scoring game in NBA history. That happened last night. Wow, man. That was amazing. So hopefully I'll go live on draft day. I'm going to try to go live for you guys on draft day so we could all get together and join together and see what surprises we'll get that day. I mean, who knows, man? Who knows? You know, I'm going to say something, if you guys still here. The first round pick, Mendoza, going to the Raiders. Listen, I'm worried for the guy. Great quarterback, but I don't want to jinx the guy or anything. You remember Menzel? In this league, this is why you have to be careful. How many number one quarterbacks and players have been a bust? This is why you don't judge people by their numbers. You know, you don't judge them by, hey, man, they're all professional college players going into the NFL. And for me, all these kids are number one. Okay, for me, right? That's the way I think. I agree that, you know, I know you got to do your picks and all that, but sometimes, guys, the ego and the pride gets to you, and you think you're top of the world, and that's not the way it goes. Okay. The NFL is one of the hardest league. Same thing as Major League Baseball, NBA. When you come from a college to the pros, right? the actual pressure for a young individual, young player, is kind of hard because you know you're number one. You know that you're the best. Okay, number one is always not the best. By the way, there's a video out there I did a while back, a long time ago, that I talk about that. Being number one is not the best. But anyhow, that's another subject to talk about. But listen, I want to thank all you guys once again. I appreciate Cap for Life, uh, Capo D Jewel, Hog Dog that goes here, Aquavale. Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you guys all for your support. Thank you for coming in. Love all you guys' opinion. Love you guys all comments. You guys have great comments, great analysis. You know, even though we all see things different, man, but at the end of the day, man, it's most important is we love each other. We're brothers and sisters, and that's the way I see it. Okay, it's a game. It's entertainment, and we love the sports, and I keep it to that. Like I say, positive person. I just see things different. I take it day by day. Remain positive. It's the main thing, guys. Stay positive. Once again, love you guys. If you have any comments, anything you would like to know about your team or something that you want to discuss, you could leave it in either in the chat or in the comment section. And trust me, I do the best to return every information, anything you need. Listen, you guys can help me out too because you guys are amazing. You know, something you heard, something you saw. Because sometimes, I mean, I don't know everything. I miss a lot of stuff too because I work. I have a full-time job. So, but anyhow, I want to say thank you so much. There's 8 minutes left, but I know most of you guys probably go back to bed to go to work, which that's what I'll be doing first thing tomorrow morning, going to work, and hopefully I can see you guys once again. Listen, once again, thank you so much. Very appreciate what you guys do. Uncle Vale, check his channel. He also has a sport channel, gaming channel. Uh, Also check Capital D Jewel. He has a great channel also. Don't know if Michael has one, but if he doesn't, check Michael out too. Uh, but I'll check everybody here. And you got Hot Dog, also great person, great personnel, great individual. First day that he joined here. Listen, all you guys for me are class act, very professional. So that's how we keep it here. Like I said, I'm not going to bring any negativity to anything that comes in life or in sports. It's just it's just a game, guys. At the end of the day, it's just a game, and all you want to do is keep yourself. No, you're welcome, brother. Thank you so much. I just want to keep everything honest and across the board. I'm human. I make mistakes. We all do, but at the same time, man, it's loving one another and supporting one another, and that's the most important things right now. Uh, and listen, I've been here 2 years now with this channel, so hopefully. Some day down the road we'll meet together. Who knows? And I will. And I'm not easy forgetting anybody. I remember everybody, and that's one good thing about me. So anyhow, 7 more minutes. If you guys have something on your mind, anything you want to say in the chat, go ahead. I'll leave it wide open for you guys. Yeah, you see my team on this side. You see the Panthers, the Dolphins, the Orioles, and the Miami Hurricanes. But at the same time, I love sports. I love every team. It doesn't matter. I go through all the teams, and that's the most important thing, guys. But yeah, anything you want to add to the chat? Like I said, we got 6 more minutes. Hey, man, brother, thank you so much, Capital. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you. Me too, man. I love your family. I love what you guys do. It's just amazing. That's the most important thing, guy. That is amazing. But listen, and I give an example. Capital D is a Raider fan, and listen, he's very professional, very nice, and very, he respect my opinion. I respect his opinion, and this is what's important thing. It's sports, but at the end of the day, man, it's the family. It's the time you spend with your family, your kids, man. That's the main thing, guys. But it's okay, it's good to talk about sports. It's good to talk about anything that comes up your mind. So, and we keep everything here positive. Even though there's things that we see that we really don't actually like, But at the same time, who are we to judge, right? Nah, man, I'm not doing that. Like I said, I do evaluate the Miami Dolphins week to week. And listen, let's see what kind of product we put in the field for 2026. And I can't wait, guys. I can't wait. But anyhow, 5 more minutes. You guys have the chat open for you guys if you guys want to say anything. So, but I'll be here a couple more minutes and that's it. Oh, thank you, God. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll let you know, man. That's one thing I want to see. Man, I haven't gone to Baltimore in a long time. I used to go see them down there, but if I get a chance, I go see them. Man, I love my Orioles, man. You're an Oriole fan too, right? It's gonna be a good season. It's gonna be a good division. By the way, Capital, it's gonna be a good division. Hey, thank you, Carlos, man. Love you too, brother. So all right, guys. 4 more minutes and I'm out of here. So I'll get some rest and hopefully I'll see you guys. If any breaking news, anything come up, check my shorts. That's the first information I put out there. Once again, thank you, Aquavale. Please check his channel. Also check Capital D channel. Great channel. Cap for Life, man. Thank you so much. Nice class act. Everybody here. It's a hot dog. It's not hot dog. It's a hot dog. So I gotta be sure. I gotta call him HD. I think when I call him HD, it sounds better. And Michael, also great guy. Listen, we're just gonna get together, man. Just get together and hopefully, I'm trying something new this year, guys, and hopefully I could do it. It's put my video so you guys could come live directly to my channel. Yeah, so that's what I want to do for you guys, man. So you guys could come live and you guys could talk to my channel. That's one thing I'm learning with this new system here. So hopefully, and by the way, I'm only 50 hours for 4 months citation. So if I'm monetized or not, that's okay. I'll leave it in God's hands. Monetization is kind of hard, guys, nowadays. But hey, you got to continue to love what you're doing. And I love sports regardless. So, all right. 3 more minutes. Oh, and don't forget, we also had NCAA basketball tournament coming up too. I tell you, there's a lot of sports out there, guys. So, 2 more minutes and I'm signing off. But you guys have anything to say, man? You could say, yeah, I love baseball too, Capital. I mean, I love it. I just hope the Orioles. I mean, it's gonna be a tough division. Orioles, Yankees, uh, Toronto, the Rays, Tampa, Boston. Oof. But thank you so much, man. Everybody, thank you so much, man. Well, the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. To tell you the truth. Hopefully, I hit my goal one day. So, but I do this for the fun. I've been doing sports for many years. And listen, I will talk to you guys when I get a chance and talk to you about all my traditional stuff that Capital Use knows a little bit about me being a Dolphin fan, how I became a Dolphin fan, and now I have probably a membership video done with that. And if you don't have a membership, it's okay. I'll go ahead and even show you guys too how I started my trending my career in sports and being an Oriole fan, a Florida Panther fan, and a Dolphin fan, and a Laker fan. So I'm in the back. Oh, I'm the old age of Magic Johnson, Worthy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Will Chamberlain. I mean, I could keep going on and on. Okay, I'm back there with the Orioles, El Bunbury, Ken Singleton, John Lowenstein, maybe Capital Jewel. Remember that. So I have all that. Yeah, you have a great night too, man. Take care of the kids and the family, buddy. You have a nice one. Be blessed. So anyhow, it is 9 o'clock. Thank you so much for joining in. You guys have a blessed one. Once again, fins up, and let's see what happens when draft day gets here. Take care. Thank you so much.